Long ago, a young warrior asked his chief for permission to go to war. "You want to go to war?" the chief asked. "What makes you think you're ready?" "I'm your son and you've taught me how to fight," the young man replied. "I can throw a spear and I can take an arrow to the knee and keep on fighting." The chief nodded. "That's one kind of strength, but there's more to being a warrior than that." He picked up 3 feathers from a nearby eagle's nest. He handed the first feather to the young man. "This feather is for courage," he said. "It will remind you that a warrior doesn't run from danger, but runs towards it." He picked up the feather and mumbled, "Sorry, I was just trying to be brave like you." The chief put a hand on his son's shoulder. "Being brave is important," he said, "but there's more to being a warrior. More than that." He picked up the second feather and handed it to the young man. "This feather is for kindness," the chief said. "A true warrior doesn't just fight for victory. He fights to protect the weak and help the people." The young man took the feather, then looked down at his feet again. "I'm sorry," he said. "I thought I could do more harm than good. Thought I wasn't strong enough." The chief put his arm around his son's shoulder and walked with him to the edge of the village. Looking out over the fields, the chief said, "Being kind is important, but there's more to being a warrior than that." He picked up the third feather and handed it to the young man. "This feather is for listening," the chief said. "A true warrior listens to those around him, listens to their hopes and dreams, their fears and their stories." The young man took the feather and looked at his father. "But what if they tell me things I don't want to hear? What if they ask me for help with something I can't provide?" The chief smiled. "That takes me back," he said. "When you were just a baby, I used to hold you in my arms and sing to you, and you would listen." "Of course I listened," the young man said. "You were my father, and I loved you." "Exactly," the chief said. "And you will be a father someday, too. And when you have a son, and you hold him in your arms, he will look up at you and listen to every word you say because he loves you. And that is the greatest strength of all, to be loved and to love." The young man took the feathers in his hands, the feather of courage, the feather of kindness, the feather of listening, and he knew that his father was right. True strength isn't just about being brave. It's about being kind and compassionate too. It's about being able to connect with others and understand their feelings. And it's about being strong enough to listen to the truth, no matter how difficult it may be.